37 years. How would one be feeling if you're dominating a sport in India for 37 years and suddenly on this particular date, or if you want to look at it, September 1, 2023, a new era just came about in Indian chess. From 1986 to 2023, 37 years of dominance in chess was by one individual, Viswanathan Anand. He totally changed the entire landscape of the chess world because India then became one of the top nations that could go head to head with the likes of Europe, the Soviet Union and the US. Every single place that I have mentioned here are dominant powerhouses in chess. India, the nation that invented the game of chess, fell way behind. Only for Viswanathan Anand to get it back. 82 grandmasters later, India now are the dominant power in chess. But one individual truly has ushered in a new era. You may think Pragnananda may have stolen the show, but it is this individual, Dommaraju Gukesh. At the age of 17, he has finally become India's #1 chess player officially. 2 to 3 weeks earlier, we had known that because of his quarterfinal performance, he would overtake Anand on the live ratings. Now in the September list, he is now finally and officially overtaken Viswanathan Anand as the #1 chess player from India. 37 years of dominance. As they say, the streak is over. So, FIDE and the International Chess Federation, they had really, it's official, Gukesh is India's #1 in the FIDE rating list. The 17-year-old prodigy makes history by overtaking the 5-time world champion Vishy Anand and terminating his uninterrupted 37-year reign as India's top rated player. So, he officially displaced Anand as the #1 chess player and 37 years it ended. What were his achievements and why did he do so well? After COVID, you have to understand that a lot of online chess tournaments happened, and because of the influence of technology and because of the younger lot of Indian chess grandmasters liking to play more of online and technological chess, Gukesh really capitalized on it. The likes of Pragnananda, Gukesh, Arjun Erigaisi, Vidit Gujrati, all of them really showed their worth in the COVID era, and that's why they are now the new golden generation, as Anand himself had stated in that interview that he did to Sports Today. He was one of the 4 Indian quarterfinalists in the recently concluded Chess World Cup in Baku. What more do you want? 4 out of the 8, all from the same nation. Isn't that dominance? He may have lost to Magnus Carlsen, but because of that, he achieved 2 big things. One, he broke into the top 10 for the first time in his career because of the sustained brilliance he had shown for 2 to 3 years prior to the Baku Chess World Cup. And then he is currently 8th with 2,758 ELO points. Anand is 9th at 2,754. Now you will be asking, what is ELO? It is a device, it is a formula that has been devised by Arpad Elo, a Hungarian American chess player and also a mathematician. He devised the ELO ratings, which is very complicated. I will explain it to you in some other video. But World Cup quarterfinalist, top 10, number 8 in the world. It's all become a sensational 2023 for Gukesh. Now you have to understand 1986 to 2023, how the world has really changed, because consider the ages of Pragnananda, Vidit Gujrati, Arjun Erigaisi and Gukesh. They weren't even born when Viswanathan Anand first became India's #1 in 1986. They came much later. They came towards the 21st century. Anand had already established dominance at that time. There was no internet. Believe you me, you still had to go to a phone booth and make an STD call. There were no cable connections. There was no satellite television. You had to rely on only one particular network, and that was our good old Doordarshan. And even more important, the Soviet Union still existed as an entity back in 1986, towards the fag end of Glasnost and under Mikhail Gorbachev's career. That was still there. The Cold War was still very much there, by the way. And there was West Germany and East Germany in 1986. It ended with the collapse of the Berlin Wall in 1989 and 1990s in that period. So when the Berlin Wall was still 3 years away from collapsing, At that time, Anand was already becoming the number one in India and had challenged the might of the Soviet Union. And did the Soviet Union really dominate chess? Garry Kasparov, Anatoly Karpov, all these greats that carried on the likes of Mikhail Botvinnik and Boris Spassky's earlier works, they decided to dominate chess unlike never before. What you're seeing, Carlsen's domination, that was Karpov and Kasparov's dominance in the 80s. And it's no coincidence. Argentina won the 1986 World Cup, and 2023, a year after Argentina ended 36 years of pain, a year later, an Indian becomes the number one in chess in his country, ending 37 years of dominance. How the world really changes. 37 years was a total sea change, but we all must appreciate and salute Viswanathan Anand for the way how he has carried the torch for 37 years uninterrupted. Now it is the turn of Gukesh, it's the turn of Pragnananda, it's the turn of Vidit Gujarati, Arjun Erigaisi and all the other chess players, 82 of them, because one laid the base, the others have to carry it forward. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Thank you.